Tasmania show. Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
You already know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzie's Baddies, and today we talking about Young Miami versus India.Arie. Where all my scamming ass niggas at? Spending that money fat. Yeah, okay, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm jacking a song, and I'm not a booster. I'm not a scammer, right? Okay, the song feels good. There's a lot of songs that feel great that you might not even realize, like breakup songs, all types of songs, but everybody's got something to say about this summertime spin that anthem. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm happy for Carisha, please. It's been a lot, from the City Girls, Diddy, all types of stuff, and at the end of the day, who getting fucked tonight, Gunna, Annie Up, it's all types of song. You know, he is not from 63rd, King Von, Lil Durk, and I'm just like, we just gonna come at Young Miami right now. And I'm not like, as a black woman, like, it's like, she's not telling people to go out and spend that and scam and all of that, but it's like, why is she getting so much flack for it? But there was this tweet, again, it's called India.Arie versus Young Miami. There's a couple tweets before I get into the clip. So there was a tweet that says, I'm calling for a boycott of Young Miami song Spin That. I believe it's degrading our culture, and at some point we have to take seriously the power of music has over our perception and the values it reinforces. This can't be the song of the summer. Well, it is. India.Arie tweeted and says, I spent my adult life caring way too much because I finally learned that not everybody cares with a capital C. And explaining it to them is not going to make them care. Everything you listen to see is going to influence you, so make wise choices, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas is already doing what the hell they want to do. So before we even go any further, I'm gonna play this clip of these women that got arrested and they actually used the song Spin That. Now, mind you, let's not say that it's on Young Miami and her fault, because these women was already stealing. But now they got an anthem, and now everybody want to go ahead and blame. Niggas was already boosting. Like, come on, let's check it out.
Most prolific organized retail thieves in Western Washington is facing new charges. Janice Downs, a.k.a. Janice Smith, a.k.a. Punchy, is back in jail after just getting released from prison in January. Bellevue police say one of the best clues came from a TikTok video made to Young Miami's viral song Spin That, about boosting and scamming. Bellevue police say this video shows Janice Wiley holding two stolen Louis Vuitton purses. It was posted 5 days after detectives say her daughter, Janice Downs, and an unidentified suspect stole the bags worth more than $7,000 from Nordstrom in downtown Seattle. And 2 days after Downs showed the purses.
I'm not gonna lie, just that alone, it makes me think about the Young Thug situation with the lyrics, right? Okay, she actually did steal, and she actually used the song. So in this particular scenario, it's almost like, damn, like, you've really gone, like, I don't know why she did that. And then she's dressed up in a hijab. That's haram. Like, just like, yo, how you out here? Like, I think that what's going on is that people are now blaming Young Miami for her influence on things that people were already doing. The song feels good. It's a good melody. It's a good bop. And it's the truth. There are a lot of people that scam and boost, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I think it's the colloquial, like, it's like, oh, are you really doing it? At the end of the day, these kids are still stealing and doing all types of shit anyways. Young Miami, I'm not going to say that, oh, her song is going to, like, okay. Yes, songs are going to definitely influence the culture, you know? When I hear Spin That shit, I think more about the hook. I mean, it's all in the hook, but where all my scamming ass niggas, like, I hear that, spin that shit. Like, me, I'm not a scamming ass nigga, so I'm gonna spin that shit. And I just think that if it don't apply, let it fly. But Nicci Gilbert, she had something to say about it. It's a lot of different women that got different things to say about it. And at the end of the day, music is subjective. My thing is, if you don't like it, just don't listen to it. Like, ain't nobody making you press play, but you also can't stop it. So for the fact that someone's trying to, like, niggas didn't even boycott Target, and y'all want to boycott Young Miami Spin That? What about all the black people spinning that in Target? Let's get into Nicci Gilbert and see what she has to say about it.
Well, girl, ain't nobody really finna be out here boosting. That's you with your grown ass, who shouldn't be bopping around to that ignorant shit anyway. But to the young, impressionable young women, many of whom I know in my family personally, who have had issues with boosting and stealing and shit, who missed time with their kids, who weren't able to be present as parents because they were locked up for boosting and scamming. And now we got a record that has taken off. When I first heard it, I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing about this shit because it's gonna go away. Ain't no way in the world this is gonna become like the #1 most popular record on the planet. And guess what's done happened? It has become the #1 it's debuted on Billboard at #1. People are talking about the possibility of it becoming a Grammy-nominated record. I hope, as a voting member, that we have a say in whether or not that happens.
Okay, I hear her. She says as a voting Grammy member, she does not want the song to get. It's like, damn, niggas is like against it. If that's the case, and not that it has anything to do with anything, trying to strike a chord, but it's only a minor. Like, yo, Kendrick got a fucking Grammy for dissing Drake. Not like us, like pedophile, like pedophilia. It's like, yo, like music is such a powerful tool, journalism, the platform, and you got to really be mindful of it, you know. But to just go as far as to just be like, I don't want this to be the song of the, the song is the song. Like at the Grammy, every year when the voting members sit down, I don't think that they're sitting there thinking to themselves like, you know what? That can't be the record of the year because there isn't any integrity in that. Like what type of music does have any integrity in it? Like who getting fucked tonight? Nobody's talking about fucking protected sex, like shooting people. It's like this the song that everybody got something to say about? Like, and again, I'm jacking it. Like I think it's a great resurgence for Young Miami. At the BET Awards, I mean, when you roll down your windows in the car, everybody's playing it, you know? And then just to go back to India.Arie real quick, so she put out another tweet and she said, for clarity, I did not say that I think anyone needs to boycott the song. So shout out to India.Arie. I'm not my hair, I love her music. Like Voyage to India, that's my album. You know what I'm saying? God is real. Like, so I can give you both. Like I really do listen to India.Arie, like the little things, like I really do like her music. So just for even doing this, because black on black women hate it, none of that. We don't, whether you like it or not, like, Shorty's doing her thing. So she says, going back to the tweet, she says, for clarity, I did not say that I think anyone needs to boycott this song. I said it's a sign of where we are as a culture that this song has been widely accepted so widely, and that's facts. I think people should do whatever they want to do. Like, look at what we talking about. Like, yo, don't play the song. Like, and I'm not saying don't play the song like you don't like Young Miami, but like whether you don't want to press play on spot, like I think what's really making people upset is that you can't escape it. That's what's called going viral. And now, like, yo, if you don't want to hear nothing, put your AirPods in, go in the house, do whatever it is that you got to do. But like, this is the song of the summer, and I'm happy for Young Miami. And like, from what it seems like India.Arie, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the time when she came out. Like, at the end of the day, people are gonna grab. It was a time where mumble rap was the rap. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to Young Miami, she gets a lot of slack. I don't know. I like her. Like, she's a vibe. She looking good as shit too. Tazzie's baddie. Like, just on some different. Like, she just looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? Her Carisha Please, like, with her rebranding, and honestly, from when she like was with City Girls still, and then when they separated, and she had that song I think with Cardi B when JT was still in jail or whatever. It's like a lot, because you even see the trajectory of what happened with her when she was dating Diddy and the show and everything like that. And like, I think I don't know, Young Miami, we've all been through a lot, but like I said, I like how she's like rebranded herself. It feels like it's not even City Girl when you think of Carisha. You know what I'm saying? It's Young Miami, it's Carisha. Like, she has really rebranded herself, and she was working with Diddy too. Somebody, although we aren't all showing Diddy the most love when it comes to branding, definitely a genius. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into another clip of Nicci Gilbert talking more about how the song makes her feel. You know, let's just check it out.
To support real music, support real creatives, because baby, the two things that we have to compete with, AI is one of them. And the other thing is ratchet ass, ghetto ass, low vibrational ass music and songs. I'm sick of them. Do I think that one song is going to turn somebody into a criminal? Absolutely not. And we're going to acknowledge music will heal you. It will inspire you. But when songs start streaming billions and billions of times, it becomes a part of our cultural conversation, right? It's not just shaping fashion and language and cultural identity. It's actually teaching people how to treat us. Music influences our emotions, yeah. Music influences our cultural identity, yeah. music and social norms, right? Our attitudes and behaviors about things. Why is it that when we start talking about songs like Spin That, all of a sudden, suddenly, we taking it too seriously. We doing too much. We being too much of an auntie. I don't want to believe that as a culture we about to start boosting and scamming. But it's already something that plagues our communities. It's already a lot of kids who don't have parents in the household because they locked up. It's a lot of young women out there and young men out there who got locked up for stealing some shit, didn't have bail money or ability to get out of jail, and ended up getting in trouble while they were there. And now they got to spend the rest of their lives in prison. I just think that there's a lot more. Not that everything has to be kumbaya. And again, it's art. But Carisha has a very successful record. She's going to reap the benefits of the record. So if there's a criticism connected to it, then, you got to take that too. And I get it, because honestly, I don't think that there are enough of us who care enough to really make an impact on whether or not that kind of music and those kind of songs and for God's sake, see, Dolores Tucker went all the way to the Capitol, y'all. And they told that lady to get up out of here, gave her a parental advisory sticker that don't even exist anymore. And, that was that. So if you go to the highest court in the land and they say they don't care, i.e. what I had to do with my case, then what else do you do? Maybe occasionally get on live and share with people who will listen and who get it that, it's not okay. But then, then you ostracize and alienate yourself for something that the whole world is going to be bopping to, whether you are or not. So feels a little futile to even talk about it, but I'm just a real one. And I just have to say, I'm not buying into the hype because everybody else is. Never have, never.
So, I hear Nicci, and I totally get where she's coming from. I don't know if she's the music police, and I'm not even being funny when I say that, right? We can't, everything, like she was saying, doesn't have to be kumbaya, like, heal the world, we are the world, and one person isn't responsible for what's going on, and the fact that people are already stealing, not too much on Young Miami. I'm happy for her. Like I said, I don't, whether that was your life or whatever, boosting and scamming and all of that, when I hear it spin that shit, it's, it feels great. You know what I'm saying? I hear certain songs and about killing and shit that I really like, but it does not make me want to go and do that. I don't know what it is. When King Von, rest in peace, he not from 63rd, you know what I'm saying? But with all the speculation of what everybody got to say about this Young Miami song, Spin That, before we get up out of here, I actually want to play a clip of Young Miami, and maybe it'll give y'all just a difference in where she's at. She's been going through a lot, and that's not to be funny and say that she can't make the song that she wants to make, but I just wanted to give perspective. So before we get up out of here, we're going to listen to Young Miami and how she came up with the song Spin That.
That was one of my favorite studio sessions. I love Jay White. I love working with him. The energy was just amazing. I think that he did a great icebreaker. Back up. We didn't just go straight to work. He kind of created a moment before we actually got to work. So it felt like a moment. Yeah.
You know them call it. Yeah, it's coming around to call it.
He started playing the keys, he started playing instruments, and he came up with the foundation at the start of the beat. I end up humming something to it.
Why all my scamming ass niggas at? Spend that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Where you wanna go, y'all at? Boosting bitches, where y'all at? Stuffing that shit in y'all bags. Just to flip it, pop some tan. Girl, going that go, y'all bag. Spin that shit.
I'll hold y'all. Just watching Young Miami in that studio session, for everybody that's got something to say about it, nobody was in that studio thinking about going to Nordstrom's and stealing them Louis Vuitton purses like the bandits at the beginning of this video. Nobody was doing none of that. And again, I'm not saying that if that's the case, then don't nobody need to be talking about nothing. It need to be monogamy, talk about God. If that's the case, music is the freedom of expression. And just from looking at it, right, from everybody that's been talking, from India.Arie to Nicci, and I'm not knocking anybody's freedom of speech. So I'm not I ain't looking for no beef, none of that. I'm just saying when you go to the the mission behind it. If you looking at Young at Miami, and I'm like, she getting all this slack, but if you look at the studio session, like, I don't even know if Young Miami knew it was going to be what it was. You know what I'm saying? She just speaking her truth, but it don't seem like she's like, go rob that nigga. But I don't know. I just feel like people are just putting too much into it, yo. But I hope that bringing that clip towards the end just gives y'all a different type of, perspective. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all really think that Young Miami is responsible for promoting the wrongs? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, do you like the song? Do you think it's a bad influence? Should we boycott it? I'm not boycotting it. I'm spinning that. You already know. But look, if you really gang, bang that like button. And if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.